gun to head. Okay, tell me, I know YouTube's gonna be working, but can you just check my Twitch real fast and just make sure it works? Because it's weird, last time we saw it, we got the error, but it still uploaded the full thing. So, turn on Twitch. Sending data. Okay, well, hello everyone, welcome back. So, last time we streamed, we finished, God, what is this planet even called? I can't remember. Planet Ultanus. So, I think we got everything that we need to get. So I think we're just gonna go on to the next planet. We have, I think, 4 left.
It's live on Twitch.
Oh, it's working?
It is now.
Okay, well, there we go.
It took a little bit.
Okay, Robot Planet Quart 2.
Just give me that error again. This isn't part 2. You're not updating your titles.
You know, it's a good thing that I have you because I forget things.
Well, I guess Quark didn't
Memory of a goldfish.
That is true.
Thank
It is
you,
true.
sir.
How if you were only so diligent in doing your own job?
Yes, sir.
Since
I'm kind of sporting, like, the budget, not in budget really, but like the off-brand MLG Gamer thing, because I have Takis right now, but I have Code Red Mountain Dew.
I hate Takis so much.
We
Don't
did,
understand.
we did Takis, but we crushed them up and used them as breading on a chicken breast. It was actually
Crushed
pretty
them
good.
up and snorted them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you watched that video I sent you, but apparently Wendy's has Taki shit, and they dude fucking hated him, but he also hates Takis, as do I.
Okay.
Now that you have the hydro pack,
Here we can show off the Hydro Pack.
Finally,
I mean, we only got it last stream. Calm down.
I've been wanting to know what it does for like 3 whole days.
It has been 3 days, hasn't it?
I don't know about that.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah. 2 days, whatever.
Time is relative.
Yeah.
On Mars, it could be like 3 weeks. Who fucking knows?
By the way, so I have, God bless, I love, like, my friends, but one of my friends' mutuals, he was like, so I see you got a new computer. He's like, what brand is it? I said, Lenovo. He's like, you know that the Chinese company made computer, right? I said, you know your iPhone's made in China, right? Shut the fuck up.
And then he said, I hate the Chinese. They're the worst. This is
No.
just me actively being racist. That's how it always comes across to me when people complain about Chinese products.
I'm like, dude, you're fucking Ticonderoga pencils from China.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
This is a type of pencil brand.
No, I meant what the fuck you just picked up?
Oh, the bolt wrapper?
Bolt grabber? It's a bolt grabber.
It'll magnetize bolts to me, so I don't have to run over to them.
That's such a lame thing to get this late in the game.
I don't know, I feel like it should have been something that you get, like, maybe at the end of Act 1.
I know there's like no, besides, it doesn't seem like at least, like upgrades for weapons, except stuff. Or not, sorry, it doesn't seem like you can buy stuff except weapons at the gear shop thing.
Yeah, usually it's just like you buy infobots or you're buying...
I feel like that would be a good thing to buy there, is like, because it's not a necessary thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I'll start getting more bolts because I need that 30,000 because the Tesla Claw is like pretty imperative to my ow, fucking robot.
Build.
Yeah, kinda.
What build you going for? Are you doing a magic build?
Oh my, you know what's funny? So I always thought people were kind of joshing on magic builds, but no, like, there are some people in, like, the Souls community that, like, vehemently hate magic stuff, because they're like, it's easy, and I said, I mean, kind of, but I feel like a lot of times, if you're going to play, like, a mage in a Souls game, you're kind of going in the idea where it's like, okay, I need to be at least somewhat decent at dodging, or I need to be able to keep my distance, because generally mages are going to have, you know, less health, more magic damage. So I always look at it and I'm like, yeah, magic is a lot easier in some respects, but like you can't take as many hits. So it's like you're fucking up at a particular boss that you just can't dodge, you might not have a good time.
I think that's how I usually balance it out. Because it just feels weird to wear like heavy armor with being a mage.
I can understand maybe if like, I can understand like light medium armor if you're doing like what I do a lot, which is a battle mage. But like if you're doing pure sorcery or faith, it's like, okay, that's way different.
It really depends on the game, because like Elden Ring has the like cool like carrion armor.
Yeah.
I like wearing that, and I do like. I also like doing that's probably my favorite build. Is a battle mage kind of character, just because there's so many like melee type magics in that game. But yeah, that's usually how I balance it out. But there's also like in some of these older games, there's not really a lot of stuff that looks very magey. And the only reason that even looks magey, I guess, is the blue.
By the way, are you ready to see this game slow down to a crawl?
No. I don't want to.
Would it pie
I'm scared.
over infinity?
You're gonna be like, oh, the frame rate.
Fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Okay.
What's your favorite fetish?
Inflation.
Well, this isn't really inflation. I meant big people.
Oh. Wow. That works. Oh god, it's the frame rate.
It doesn't look bad right now.
Not right now. Oh, it's so slow at some points.
When your energy
It reminds me of
press the triangle button to
at one point in the original Demon Souls, if you I don't know if you remember, it's around where you first see a Staro. What's that guy's name?
Strava?
Yeah, Strava. But say if you went left instead of going towards the Strava, there's like a bunch of fire bombs, like a ton, or fire barrels, and if someone throws like a fire bomb at it, it like slows the game down to like 2 FPS.
Oh, I mean,
There's so many.
no, if anyone hasn't played the original Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation 2, ooh, that frame rate. The PlayStation 2 there was struggling.
I bought a PS3, I bought Shadow of the Colossus, and a bunch of other games. That's when I played, that's when I played through all the Jackson stuff originally, because that's when I got it. So I could play some of these games I never played. I still never played Ico, and I don't even know if my PS3 works anymore. Ico's gonna be one of those games that's gonna be really weird to get into, because it plays really janky from what I remember.
Well done! Now just step into the machine.
And it's no one's favorite, that's why they never remade it.
Nice to have you back, I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how
I
to
forgot
thank you.
that team was making another game.
No,
Hmm.
no, no! From Gadgetron, the makers
But
of
this
weapons
time
and
it's
other
robots.
comes the Hollow Guy.
Oh, okay, I know what
With the
planet we're going
Hollow
to.
Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines.
I like that little robot
Attend
guy.
robot parties.
Yeah, this is one of those things I was talking about where it's like, okay, we got Planet Core 2, but one of the roads that we have to go on, we can't even go on because you need the robot disguise in order to be able to go down that pathway. But
If I can get that thing,
Yeah.
I'll be able to get past those
Ah.
robot guards.
it's not too
Robots are
bad.
not so easily
I think
fooled.
I've done everything the most
What's
optimal
that?
way that you
What?
can,
Uh,
but, you know, it's still... One of my weird things is, like, I hate backtracking in some games, because in some things it doesn't feel that good.
That's just bad backtracking, I guess.
What's a game that in my mind has bad backtracking?
This game, apparently.
No, this game is like, it's fine, I just, again, any backtracking I don't like. What is the game that has bad backtracking?
Some that have good backtracking is anything with that's a Metroidvania. Like Symphony of the Night.
Kalibo 3 is probably like Kalibo 3 is one of those planets in this game that a lot of people talk about because they sort of feel like it's fluff.
This is starting to become
Like
annoying.
they put it in, and
Why I bothered.
nothing is
Idiots.
offensive about the planet,
I'll try this
but it's just
one
like we're so
more
close to the
time.
end, and the plot keeps like
I'm
coming
sending you
up
down
and being so
planet
serious,
surface to
and then it's
destroy
just like,
those
oh no, we gotta go to
troublemakers.
another planet, and then another planet, which I think
Oh, and if you
I
have
don't
to
even think
destroy
Kalibo 3 is
Gadgetron to get
the
rid of
last.
them,
Oh, I don't even.
so
I don't remember.
be it.
I don't remember. I don't have the. I had a list up last time we were doing it just so I could see how many planets. But I think after. I think after Kalibo 3, all that's left is to go through the robot area. Then we get Drek's fleet, and then after that we go to the final planet.
Spoilers?
I got some great bargains for you today.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It's like that part at the end of Borderlands 1 where it's like, hey, go through a bunch of enemies. And then go back to Tannis. And then go back.
Borderlands, I'll say this, watching you play through Borderlands, specifically 2 and 2 and the pre-sequel after playing 1, it still is one of those things where I'm like, man, the first game was like just desert, desert, desert.
Mad Max. No, Mad Max.
I actually did play the Mad Max Fury Road game.
I remember.
It's fun, like, I recommend everyone play it.
These guys look like foot soldiers from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's actually kind of a neat comparison.
I got some
I
great
can see
bargains
it.
for you.
I didn't think
Where are
about
they-
that.
Why are they called foot soldiers?
Because isn't that the clan?
Yeah, but they're part of the Feet clan.
I don't remember why. I remember they actually had like legitimate feet on their.
They did, yeah. That's fucking stupid. I want a video of one of those dudes like lifting up their mask and then just like lick someone's toes. Really get in between them.
That toe cheese.
That's why they're the Foot Clan. Can I say, I feel like I'm being desensitized to the foot shit because I keep seeing more and more of it, and I dislike that.
Yeah.
I'm still not okay with the armpit stuff, and I hope that never happens, because I still think that's fucking gross.
Oh god, they're throwing bombs.
I wouldn't be okay with Ratchet's feet, though. They're fucking ugly.
What way did I come from? That way. Gotta go this way.
Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Kanai Joe?
Oh.
Does everyone remember Kanai Joe?
Yeah, because my fucking weird ass gym teachers in middle school would make us fucking dance to it.
Do you have to do square dancing?
No, thank God.
I think I had to do square dancing like twice.
Ow, okay, that was my bad. I used the wrong
And everyone didn't. Everyone never wanted to do it. I remember I don't know if it was square dancing, it was some type of dancing in elementary school, and I got paired up with this like really gross girl. I remember everyone disliked her. I don't remember what the deal was, but I remember something about boogers a lot. And I was her partner, unfortunately. And it was horrible. That's the story. The end. What a
The
great
end.
story.
I know, right?
I remember having in high school, but people cared less. I just did it. I think that was actual square dancing.
Okay.
It's so weird that YouTube is so far behind.
I feel like YouTube just has like a worse latency issue.
Yeah, it's almost like YouTube is garbage.
What? Modern day
YouTube.
Modern day YouTube being good? Wow, okay, fuck that bomb in particular. God damn it.
You want your ass.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yes, seriously, I feel like it gets worse and worse.
Okay. Do swing
And I
shot.
talked about this bit on one of my streams, but like I feel like, I mean, it's horrible on Twitch, like being able to be found
Yes.
as a streamer, but like on YouTube it used to be okay. Like I remember when we used to stream, like this of course was like 7 years ago at this point, but like when we did that, like there would still be like people come in like on the daily. It felt
Yeah.
like every once in a while there was nobody, but like yeah, it's a new change, a new time.
I mean, I don't really mind.
Everybody's just streaming though. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just something I like noticed because I was thinking about it. I'm like, I just remember people coming in and asking questions like pretty frequently, and that was always
Yeah.
fun.
The internet is a much more hostile place. But I mean, I've been apparently like I accidentally fell down this rabbit hole recently of there's this initiative going on that's called Stop Killing Games. Or I think that's what it's called, but apparently it has a lot of drama because you have all these big named streamers, and the problem is you have all these people where it's like, oh, my favorite streamer, I'm going to 100% accept their opinion about something and not even try to form my own opinion. So what ends up happening is this initiative that's supposed to help games, like, basically, like, imagine, like, a live service game, for example. Like, after, like, Final Fantasy or, like League of Legends, World of Warcraft, right? After those games, like, finish their, what would I call it? Like, their... After they finish, like, their life cycle sort of thing, and the company no longer is gonna really update them, it's like, okay, well, does that mean that, like, let's just say Square Enix, for example, does that mean they just shut down the servers and everything people have been paying years and years and years of subscriptions to, does that just go away? Because Final Fantasy 14, for example, someone was discussing where it's like, okay, well, it could just become a single-player game. An MMORPG, with all the content that it has, is not designed to be a single-person experience. You can use the...
I feel like it would have to, like, once they're done adding content, it would have to be, like, 10 plus years or something before they stop it.
Yeah,
And they'll probably still make money, like...
Oh yeah.
I'm sure people will be like, hey, this is ending, I want to play it now. Or this is the final thing. I mean, that's why I played Endwalker. Because I literally thought it was the end of Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, I want to see what the hype's about.
Lo and behold, there's 10 more years. Okay.
Which you don't know. Wouldn't it be crazy? It would never happen. I feel like physically impossible. But wouldn't it be crazy if there was a game that like outlived people?
Minecraft.
Yeah. Maybe.
Like, y'all think I'm joking, but I'm not.
I just meant like, imagine FF14 going like from before you were born to 90 years after you're dead. Like somehow. That'd be crazy.
Oh my god. This is like absolute. Oh, the slowdown.
If you're streaming it, you should just bought a PS2.
Oh god, there's so many fucking enemies in this section. Oh, Jesus.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, this is one of the hard parts.
I don't think you have enough. How many bolts do you even have? 15, yeah. You have enough to get more health.
I will have to probably use. Let me use the. Where's the PDA? Okay, I didn't mean to put it on my quick select, but whatever.
What's PDA do?
Allows me to buy things
Hi there,
anywhere.
Fuzzball.
That's
I have to-
amazing.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I do have to pay a bit more, but I need them. I'm not gonna be able to do this next part without the Devastator. Well, what should I say? Its
New.
range is insane.
New.
Oh my god, damn it.
Isn't the Devastator what the Transformer is?
Devastator?
Yeah.
That's the big,
Yeah.
like, wrecking ball fucking multi-part one.
Yeah, that one was fucking cool.
Even
I
if,
like it.
even if it had wrecking ball testicles.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Hold on. God damn it. I'm making everything so hard on myself. I have like RPG brain, and I noticed that I was doing it a bit during the final boss fight of RE4, and I was like, I don't need to be saving any of this ammunition. Like, this is the like what you save ammunition for sort of thing.
Yeah, that's when you use their ethers. And your forest stores. That's so weird. I got an email about someone sent me a message on the messenger we use for work, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's never happened.
I get those sometimes, but I think you have to be like out of your work computer for it to happen.
Can I say, I need to figure it out, but I need to figure out how to like turn off notifications on my phone, because like what we have set up is like stuff gets auto generated or whatever, or it gets sent from our vendor at like midnight. So at midnight I get like 3 to 8
You can-
emails.
I think you can just silence the app in settings on your phone.
I need to figure out how to do that.
That or you just go into your settings and disable the ability for it to even send notifications.
Fuck it. Fuck that thing.
I got some
By the
great
way,
news.
if
Devastator
anyone-
looks so colorful.
What?
Devastator looks so colorful.
Oh,
It's not usually so colorful. Well, I guess he is kind of colorful, but he's usually just green. In the new version, he's like red, green, and yellow.
if you all haven't realized by now, I think my clutch weapon of the first game is just the Agents of Doom. The weapon
in
that
doubt.
it, The weapon that's like the best in the second game, and even the third game, is the bouncer.
What does it do?
So it's a bomb that, upon impact, will explode into a bunch of mini, homeward, like, or what is it called? Heat-seeking, bombs, and it does so much damage.
I think I remember in the last game liking anything that summoned little guys.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
There's a couple of them.
yeah, in Rift Apart you have so many, it's crazy.
Just little guys. Just little guys. I
Now
like little
for-
guys.
Now for the harder of the hoverboard missions.
Excuse me, sir.
Today during work, I was
wondering
watching
you were concerned
someone
about
play
the,
through
invasion?
or not someone play, just all the cutscenes of that Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
And
hoverboard.
there's a really weird part where I guess somehow Poison Ivy got turned into like a child
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and like Harley Quinn only acknowledges it a couple times. It's a bit weird that she's hitting on a literal child.
Yeah.
Like, that's not your girlfriend anymore, that's a child, it's a minor.
Okay, wait, so it's R1 to do the tricks in the air. Okay, that's really fucking weird.
Would you still date your significant other if they turned into a minor? Tell us in the comments.
I don't wanna. Ah, damn it. Okay, hold on. I'm just biffing this.
Biff Tannen?
Who's that?
I'm pretty sure it's the guy from Back to the Future. The evil guy.
Oh yeah, the fucking like weird, like
The guy who's
bully
like
dude.
looks like Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, in the future. Or the present.
Yeah. Way more in the future.
Oh yeah, like the alternate reality where he changed it and like becomes like a fucking dictator of like his area. That feels a little too close to home these days.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
God, I'm only in third. I wish boosting gave you like a little. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna I have an idea, and I'm not doing it correctly because there's shortcuts on this map, and I need to hit them. I also need to try to like blow these guys up more.
Race feels kind of brutal.
A lot of things in old fucking games are brutal.
True. I like how these guys are just crash test dummies.
I hate when I hit a fucking exploding barrel box. Don't you hate when that happens to you?
I hate when that happens when I'm just walking down the street and I hit a exploding barrel box. It's the worst. Fucking ruins my day.
Really chaps my hide.
Who put a
That's what
fucking
people say.
exploding barrel box down there? I don't think I've ever actually heard that expression.
Maybe I really have been spending too much time in this town.
What does it say? What does it say? Scratcher plus 2 flips or whatever. What does that even mean? Is that just a trick?
Yeah.
Can you do a 360 nose bone?
I don't even know what that is.
Can you do a manual? Whoa. Summer sale's on now, apparently.
Oh, peanuts. I had to censor myself there.
I love peanuts. Snoopy, Linus, Woodstock.
Oh my god, okay. I fucking hate this race.
Is it mandatory?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's brutal.
Sometimes you get so much air and sometimes you don't. Like that first jump, you just like went into like the stratosphere. Is it not worth taking the little outside track?
Sometimes not.
You keep avoiding it, so I assume it's not. Like Tony Hawk. And Tony Hawk games used to be the shit. And maybe they still are. I don't even know if they're making them.
Oh, that's why it's not fucking worth it. You never make it because you never have fucking enough boost.
You didn't miss that. You didn't lose that much time though.
Where's this damn robot? Fuck.
Use the boost to get through.
There he is.
Nuke his ass.
Well, as soon as I get a rocket.
Is there a reason to go under these like ring things?
Unlocks the blue force field shortcuts.
I did not even notice that. It's just like, is it just like fun? All you gotta do is not fuck up.
I'm trying so hard.
Immense concentration. A fucking robot came out of nowhere.
Yep, and he won.
Oh damn. Just barely too.
I know.
So I don't know. I think you were saying last time that the rockets or whatever don't really stun them too much.
They're supposed to explode them, but it's like, man. Sometimes I feel like they don't do shit.
This seems really brutal, even for other things. Like, you could kind of brute force that Murray races in Sly 1.
Mm-hmm.
But this feels like you gotta be perfect,
You kinda do.
which is like insane task, I feel.
Especially of like a kid.
Yeah. I guess as a kid you just had better reaction speed.
I
I don't
can't.
know.
Oh damn, I couldn't make that turn. Oh well, I still
You-
have...
Do you remember having an issue with this as a kid?
Yes.
I was gonna ask, is this like one of those things that you have to ask your dad or sister to do for you?
I don't think so. I think I didn't beat Ratchet 1 until the same time as around I beat Jack 2. So by that point, I was getting better at gaming, but I still wasn't, like, skilled.
'Cause this seems so much harder than like the tank thingy or like some of those other things that you've mentioned. I can't believe you're still in second.
I know, where the fuck is this robot? Like, holy shit.
I don't know if you get a notification for when they win, but just imagine like you finally get through the second lap and it's just like, he won!
Bro, what the fuck? Did you see those dodges?
That's why he's number one. He
Well,
was number one!
What is that, Smithy Wertherman James or something?
Yeah. You're gonna like have to keep some rockets just in case he gets in front of you so you can like spam him as soon as he gets in front.
Nope, I got it. Oh my god, my neck.
Now I just need you
You're
to say a
back?
few words about our
Everything was
new
tense.
boards.
Huh? Now?
Of course. Just look into that camera right over there and say what comes naturally. Rolling.
Hi. This is Ratchet for, Gadget.
Ratchet, don't say the N-word on camera.
You,
Yo, dudes, for the freshest boards in the galaxy, check out the new
Gonna
XZ88
get
from
cancelled.
Gadgetron. It's so hot, it's cool.
I think I got the wrong guy.
That was something.
Hey, I was thinking, do I get a discount on gadgets now?
You have to be with the company for 2 years before the employee discount kicks in. I can, however, let you have this.
So,
The Gadgetron
funny thing about
Paradise
that
is the
employee
perfect
discount, by the way,
infiltration device for all our non-robot customers.
because
Simply equip the device
back when
and
the
press
trilogy
the
was
circle
coming
button.
out, there's a
You will
game that
instantly
came
be
out
disguised
every
as a
year.
sentry bot, preventing
When Up Your
detection by
Arsenal
all
comes out,
sentry
if
bot
you have a
security
Ratchet and
systems.
Clank
Press
1
the circle button
save data
again to wave at fellow
on
sentry
your
bots,
console,
who will then
you get a
deactivate
discount
force
on
fields
any
for
of the
you.
Gadgetron weapons in that
Caution,
game.
use of any weapon while disguised will deactivate
I guess
the
it doesn't work
device.
on streaming.
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
So when we get there, we will get a discount.
I'm really sad that he didn't have like a special design for his robot form.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would be like a Robo Ratchet. Also, I liked how that guy
I
when
got
he
some great bargains
he
for
held
you.
up his 2 fingers
I know.
for 2 years. I'm like, it must be fucking terrible to try to count as one of these aliens with your fingers at least. How am I supposed to learn as a child?
Oh wait, I'm dumb. We have one
Hi,
other
dumb.
path. By the way, so I want to tell this story. I think I told you about it, how I pissed off one of my friends from my recent purchase.
You mentioned reason, like in the stream.
No, okay, so basically what
Uh-huh.
happened was is I showed my friend was like, so what'd you buy? Because I was telling him like I was looking into the laptop situation and all that, right? So he was like, so I showed him like a screenshot, but I didn't realize in the screenshot it showed how much the laptop was worth. And he got a little pissy at me because he's like, dude, that's the equivalent of like 2 months of rent on a computer. And I was like, yeah.
And he just said sucks to suck.
And he's like, why would you spend that much? And I said, here's my rationale. The only thing I can say is because I'm not paying for any super huge expenditures right now. And I've already paid my car off till like September. So for me in my unique situation, that's why I got it. But I'm not dumb. I'm aware. Shit's expensive right now. So it's like, I can understand him being mad. But it's like, bro, it's not your money.
He was gonna ask you for it though. Now you can't lend him $3,000 or whatever.
Ooh, that was almost a really mean... did you see that train? Ooh, around the corner. That's horrible.
I probably did, but I don't know what you're talking about actually.
Okay, so we did all the switches, so that opened that.
There's only 2 switches.
Oh, I gotta hit these little guys. Okay.
There's the switch 1 and the switch 2.
Which, you know what's funny? There are so many people who are like, oh my god, the Switch and everything, but I'm like, I am never going to be a person that gets a console day one because there's going to be like 3 games for it, and if none of them are ones I would like, fuck that.
Just looked out for the PS5, but I also had a regular PS4.
I mean, like, oh my god, me and these fucking bombs.
Hey, you finally get to meet the help desk girl.
Me and platforming, if this is how bad my platforming skills are, God forbid when I get to like the second and the third game.
I hope Help Desk Girl is cute. Oh wait,
Actually,
no,
I
she's not.
work
She's a
here,
robot.
so I come here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been following your progress. Here.
Does she have auto blow
It's a
function?
mathematic. It will be very helpful.
I'll see you later.
Bye, sweetie.
I think she likes me.
The Gadgetron Map-O-Matic can be used to find secret areas. Just
Oh,
go
yeah.
to your map screen and all
I
secret
forget where
areas
this
will be
is.
highlighted on the map.
Down here.
Map-O-Matic. Helps you find what secret areas?
Yes. Hello, chicken room.
Is there a lot of secret areas?
Oh yeah. Like if I open up my map, okay, this is bad because we went into I think the only secret area on this planet now. But like when we go to the next one, I'm gonna open the map and you're gonna see all these green highlighted areas on the map. Those are usually gold bolts. It's kind of the developer way of being like, hey, here's some help. Go back and find all the gold bolts. But I think that is everything on Kalibo 3.
It's a shame. And I guess it's not really a shame because now shit's free, but we still love getting like the little gamer manual things for games.
Oh, in the box?
No, like the thing that would tell you all about the games. Like pretty much like a strategy guide.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was thinking like the manuals, like the thin ones that are just in all PlayStation 2 games.
No, like the ones that you'd have to buy separate. That could tell you like cheats and shit. And if you're stuck on a game, I kind of miss those things, but now you can just find them online. There's like 0 point. But the Pokemon ones were cool.
Okay, back to Core 2.
I won't go to Core 2.
Oh. But yeah, no. When I was talking to them about it, they said this laptop better they're like, you better massage your feet, suck your dick, all the stuff, because that's an expensive ass laptop. And I was like, I don't think it does that, but
it's a laptop, not a prostitute.
Exactly, it's classy. It's like Did you ever watch that SpongeBob episode where he like spent all his earnings, like his house, his clothes, everything on that like really prissy spatula, and then it has an AI that didn't want to do it, so it just ran away. Didn't want to touch Krabby Patties.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
That's gonna be my laptop. I always laugh too because because I have this phone app for my car. Occasionally I'll get things from my car where it'll be like, hey, you left one of the doors unlocked. Do you want to use the app or go downstairs and lock your car? But I always imagine it being like my car sassing me and being like, bitch, you left me unlocked.
Do you literally only need that just to get into that one door?
No. So with this area is a little tricky because you kind of have to plan when you're going to go up. Because see, if these robots see you, they have a tendency to go and hit a red button, which will basically make these indestructible mines fly your way, and it is not fun to try and dodge them. They will home it in on your ass.
Oh, it's a stealth mission?
Kinda, yeah. I forget. What's the difference between spy stuff and espionage?
I don't know.
Or I know there's a difference, but I could not tell you the difference. God, Core 2 is like a cakewalk compared to Core 3.
It's like a Quora, I guess. A spy is an individual who secretly collects and reports info, often regarding government or military activities. Spies can work with intelligence agencies or military organizations or even corporations. The act of spying typically involves covert operations to gather sensitive information without the target's knowledge. Espionage refers to the broader practice or act of obtaining a secret or confidential information, often for political or military purposes. It encompasses various methods and activities, including spying, but can also involve other tactics such as infiltration, surveillance, In cyber operations, espionage is often conducted by governments or organizations to gain an advantage over rival enemies. So it sounds like the same thing, but one is like one person, the other is not.
I guess that's why sometimes they'll say like corporate espionage, because I feel like it sounds like it involves kind of like like a company or something trying to get the details on another place.
See if I can get like a copy pasta of the like one of the beginning things of Metal Gear Solid. Quote it. This is pretty much just Metal Gear Solid.
I was actually rewatching someone play through 3. Only because like I'm kind of interested to play a little bit of compare and contrast to see if there's gonna be anything different with the new version.
It'll look better. It'll look better. It'll smell better.
God, the Devastator's rockets just go so far. It's like, oh, it's so good.
So good.
Like next
So
to
good.
the Rhino, this probably is like one of the best weapons.
Yeah, it doesn't cost $1 billion.
No, it was like 10,000 bolts.
That's like chump change. What's the conversion rate on bolts?
Okay, let's do a butt slam.
Gross. It's a big robot.
Okay.
I just realized I'm watching the wrong
Oh shit, there's a robot there.
wrong stream. I'm watching the one that's behind. Dun, 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 dun.
Snake. Snake. Snake!
I need to go back. Finish that trilogy. It's like I played. I don't remember if I played both Metal Gear games.
Mm-hmm.
Like the original Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid.
Mom?
I played Solid and I started 2 and I was just like,
Clank's mom!
I tried, Mom.
oh, she's proud of him.
I know.
Hey, look! A sister!
My fellow Blah, our synthetic world is now fully functional and ready for habitation. However, there is one
Damn, Clank,
small
your sister's hot.
obstacle away. This pathetic lump of a planet. Due to some blunder of fate, it happens to occupy the galaxy's most perfect orbit. But no more. Behold, the Deplanetizer, the most powerful laser ever created. Soon, we'll move the Deplanetizer into place just above the planet's surface. I will, of course, be on hand to press the button that will blow this mudball to smithereens. No one will even miss it. See you then.
Ratchet?
Oh god, I don't like hearing
Alright.
Ratchet growl in my ear.
He is going to pay!
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to
Is that where
see it.
Ratchet grew up?
Drek is going to
Yes.
find out what happens when you mess with my home. What are you smiling at?
Fun fact
This
too,
is the Ratchet I
in
always
every single
knew
Ratchet
was
and Clank
there.
game going forward,
Okay.
Ratchet still
If we're gonna
considers
do
Veldin
this,
to be
we need
his
to get
home.
on to Drek's ship. And then we can find out where he set up that laser.
I will try to make you proud, Mom.
Really funny that he cares now that his home is being affected. And not that they've like destroyed like 10 plus planets or something.
Ugh, I want to make a topical joke, but I want to keep this light.
That because that planet looked, for one, that planet looked mostly done. Two, it looked like ass.
I know, because it's like chunks of different planets, big and small. So it's like, imagine like driving on that planet or whatever, or flying, and then out of nowhere it's just a big cliff, and then the environment just changes.
They're like the Farlands in Minecraft.
I don't remember Drek's fleet being a particularly hard. I don't even consider it a planet, but like a level. I think the only thing that's tough is it's kind of like, it's more of what Core 2 is, where it's like, put the disguise on, get close to the enemies, ambush them, all that stuff. Okay.
You were telling me Ratchet is an ambush predator?
Well, actually, it's funny. In the second game, Ratchet goes through a training arc, and he actually like becomes skilled in like a lot of things.
Can he breakdance?
Apparently so.
Where are Ratchet's shiny eyes and big fluffy eyebrows?
Oh, are you making a quote to the Japanese version?
No, that's the only version. What are you talking about?
Y'all haven't seen the Japanese version of Ratchet. It is a whole different experience.
Can I say, every time I see those red buttons, it looks like cake to me.
Oh, these things?
Yeah, the little buttons right next to you. They look like, it looks like pink cake with white icing.
I should have taught them. Robot dogs. Well, we're at close to 20,000. Okay, this is a safe room. Okay. Yeah, I'll say this. Money is going to become so much like less of a problem in the second game. But the first game, money is just tough, man.
So did you make it past the hard part? Like it was the rest easy?
I don't think so. I consider the end of Ratchet 1 to be very, very hard.
How much is left? Because I assume it's this and then the end.
It's this, and then Ratchet's homeworld, and then the final boss.
Okay.
But I just... the final boss. Oof. I'm not excited.
Hope it's Quark.
No, we already took care of
Steve.
Quark.
Sorry, Steve. Or whatever his name was. It would be funny if the future games just called him that from now on. Like, they didn't even acknowledge it was the same guy.
Steve. Okay, hold on. I gotta use the PD. I'm like, I forgot to stock up.
Steve was the
Oh,
guy
that's a great
in
garbage
Borderlands.
can,
Goes, hey-o!
Oh, that's a nice one.
God,
Pretty
if there's one, you know, it's the one thing I don't know why this became a thing. Was this this wasn't a meme when you and I played Minecraft, was it? With like the fucking chicken jockey. I don't get why that's like a meme.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It's only a meme because Jack Black says it so weird. He says things like, he just says the word or like a like it's just like a word statement or a name statement, and it's just like, and that's it. It's like chicken jockey, lava chicken, shit like that. There was chicken jockeys in the game when we played. They're super rare.
Yeah, fast as fuck.
But yeah, it's just pretty much Jack Black's inflection on shit. People were freaking the fuck out though at movie theaters. It's like when people were freaking out when Maria died in Sonic 3.
It's like, y'all, this is like 30-year-old shit right here.
That's funnier though to me. Like cheering on when a child dies.
It's video game accurate.
Shadow was so cool.
I don't know, it is kind of hard to take serious. Like, they're slightly, like, more, I guess, like, rotund bodies, because their arms and legs have kind of a thickness that the bodies in the video games don't have. So, it is one of those things where I'm like, it's kind of hard to take Shadow serious in that, because he kind of just looks like a big, pouty kid.
And he pretty much is, right? He's just frozen for like 50 years, but he's still like technically a kid.
I don't know how old Shadow is.
So he was, I don't know age-wise, but like he's younger than Maria, and then he got frozen, and he got like duped by Eggman. So.
Oh yeah, I remember like one of the secret endings in Sonic Heroes was like the whole entire room filled with shadows.
Yeah, there's the shadow androids. I want to I don't know how a good way to do it, but I do still try to play like some of these Sonic games, like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and probably not the Shadow game, but like 06, just to see how bad it actually is.
Oh god. I can still say that Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is fun.
I never played it.
But, 06.
Also want to play Heroes.
Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, just because I have fond memories of it, and see if it's actual shit, because apparently people don't really like it.
I think, like, it's definitely not. I still consider one of my favorite gameplay styles for, like, Sonic, none of, like, the gimmick forms or anything, is, Sonic Unleash's Day Stages.
Yeah, I saw a poll a while ago, and I forget which. I think it was, what do you prefer? And I think it was, I could be wrong, but I think it was Unleashed versus the new Shadow game. I'm like super surprised that Unleashed won, because I've like really not heard good things about Unleashed.
People just don't like the nighttime stages.
The Werehog is weird. You already had a ship. Why'd you go through this whole level to get a ship?
Don't ask me.
What the fuck?
It's literally.
The ship was cool looking.
Well, we don't keep this ship. It's just used to as a. I think this is just a fighter.
Shouldn't it look like an X-Wing?
Well, it's funny because the ship that Ratchet keeps in the next two games is used for combat.
Is Ratchet famous after this?
Yes.
Is Clank famous?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Ratchet was on that, he was on that commercial or whatever.
Okay, now that we no
After
longer
doing the little skateboarding thing.
now that we no longer have all those cannons shooting at us, we can go this way.
Man, I can't believe Jack copied Ratchet and Clank with the skateboard.
Yeah, but if I'll be honest, the hoverboard, very, very, very useful thing.
Jack 2 has never done anything.
Jack 2 never did anything wrong.
It did nothing new. It stole GTA mechanics. It stole the hoverboard from this video game.
These
Pretty
dogs
much
are
just
angry.
ripped off of... Don't make the dogs angry. I don't even see dogs yet. That's crazy.
Bloody Doom.
Ratchet Your doctor says that before they give you a little prostate exam.
The glove of doom. And they just fist you. Oh. Ow.
1,000 years. You know what? I would love a doctor to be like, he comes in dressed like Kakashi. He comes in dressed like Kakashi, but like still has the like the doctor lab coat on. And you're in the prostate position. He's like 1,000 years of death, and then he checks you for your little tumors. They get a giggle out of me. A little chuckle.
By the way, I don't like that the clip that did really good on Instagram was the fucking chunky tongue clip.
It's because it did look like cum. It looked gross.
I gotta be fast. That was not fast, but I did it. Okay.
I don't know, you dodged twice, that was pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
All this for a gold bolt.
Yeah, but I thought it was good to get.
A gold?
I don't know where all the gold bolts are off the top of my head, but any of the ones that I remember getting when I was doing my basically like test run, yeah.
Wait, shouldn't the map show you now?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, you can see like there, you can see a green spot on the map, but now I think we gotta go back to where we were and go down the different door.
A big old green spot.
It's cool that you can see Veldin right above us.
I can see Ratchet's house from here.
Oh my god. Oh wait, that's towards the ship. I don't need to go to the ship.
Just tell my mom that we spent like an hour trying to figure out where that music camp was.
Oh, did she get a kick out of that?
It's like, oh, you guys missed it? I'm like, no, not really. It's just like,
No, just trying to remember where it was taking place.
it's like on the tip of our tongues. Couldn't remember.
Well, it's like I knew roughly the like city it was in, but I just didn't know what the actual place was called.
Yeah. I didn't know either. I just remember the layout.
When you told me the name, my like third eye opened and I got like teleported back in time.
Yeah, like I knew I would know it when I heard it. That's a very odd name. But yeah, if anyone's trying to figure out a place from your memories that you can't remember, use AI, I guess, because that's how we figured it out. Just like went in and typed everything I remembered about it.
The event you have all been waiting for! The total annihilation of an entire planet!
Oh!
Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes the button that ends one world.
I look forward to the nothingness that follows.
Then stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
That Taki I just ate had so much lime on it. Oh my god. Huh.
That's why I don't like it.
You don't like
I don't
lime?
know. I like lime, just I don't know. I think I like lime with heat, maybe.
Oh yeah, the other path is below us.
I'm also kind of a bitch with heat.
Really?
Yeah. Depends on what I'm eating. I don't like eating like snack stuff that are spicy. I hate like hot fries. I could never stand hot fries. I remember getting them because my mom worked at a school, and I would have to stay late, and sometimes she'd be doing shit, and they had like a vending machine.
What are hot fries?
You don't know what hot fries are?
No.
That's crazy.
Are they just like, do they just look like fries, but they're just chips?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of those veggie straw things.
I mean, it's kind of that. Send you a picture. You might recognize the bag. They're really big.
Are they like? Is the bag like yellow with like red font?
It's blue. It's got like a guy wearing a cap. It says hot fries.
What the fuck am I thinking of? Maybe some weird fucked up version of Funyuns.
But yeah, these were pretty popular, but like every time I got them, they're like...
See, I'm the like demented person that like loves fire and Diablo sauce with his Taco Bell, so...
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind eating stuff that's hot. I just don't like snack stuff, because it's like... It's just like a constant cycle of drink something, drink something.
Yeah.
Versus it's like, eat something, like enjoy a meal.
Hey, what about you and spicy Doritos?
I don't know. I don't eat Doritos that often.
Dude, I had a whole Dorito phase for some reason when I started living here, and it was so bad.
You're a gamer.
Gamer!
Yeah, I don't know. When I get chips, like Doritos aren't even like the first thought.
Is it like...
They're like fun chips.
I think one of my... actually, no, I'm fine with admitting this. I think one of my favorite chips, but I have to kind of eat them in moderation, is salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, I'd have to be in the mood.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go to the Kaizo Plateau on Buildin without the Tesla clock.
Wow. Time to get wrecked.
Probably. I'm gonna get very humbled, probably. Or, I'm gonna be a pussy and I'm gonna run through the entire level, because you absolutely can. Wow, it's a lot more red here than when we left.
Like Mars.
I got some great bargains for you today.
It's like me with any Borderlands game. Just run through it and let Death Trap or someone else deal with it.
That frog did not deserve that.
Yeah, frogs are the most innocent, gentle creatures.
I love seeing those videos where it's just like a tree frog asleep on like a screen or something, and then you just see it open its eyes and it's just the big bug eyes.
They're cute. I had one on my window. It's weird. I always think of tree frogs as like these Amazon creatures. But they're not.
Nope, they're just chilling. Being elusive.
Yeah, okay. One thing I like, and I hope it doesn't change here, considering there's so many ponds. It did change where I used to live. We had a couple ponds, but all the frogs like got killed. I feel like because like for the longest time I didn't see frogs unless I went like down to this one pond.
Jesus
yeah, I feel like
Christ. Okay, Belden is gonna be a fun time.
Good. Isn't that when we play video games for a fun time?
Oh god, they have homing missiles.
I do hope that the frogs stay alive here, even though I can walk past, like, you know, obviously people aren't looking out for them when they're driving. It's impossible. They just stand in the road and get fucking murdered and squashed. Like when I'm walking my dog, just walk down the road and see like squashed frogs. Depressing.
Okay. I'm literally just gonna run and gun.
And then there's sometimes on people's driveways too. I'm hoping there's so many of them because it fucking you can hear it. All those horny bastards.
Isn't like a horny toad like a specific kind of frog though?
It is. I meant like horny as in the sexual kind. That's why they're making all that noise. They're trying to get laid. We out here trying to get these frogs laid.
Turn the freaking frogs, kid.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't think I can run and gun this. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad.
You got it. It's fine. It's fine.
Do I own? I think I'm gonna do something.
You can always do whatever cheat thing you were talking about.
That's
and
what
get
I'm
the
gonna
rhino.
do. That's what I don't think I'm gonna get the rhino. I don't think I want to do that because we'd be sitting here for a long time if I had to do that. But basically, the idea is, and you can still do it because I tested it. I was worried it was one of the things that they might have patched with this. But since everything on this is a 1-to-1 port, I'm gonna show you guys some glitchy shit.
Glitches.
I know. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person.
How
Yeah,
dare
in a way-
you abuse the video game?
How dare I use exploits? Okay, so we're gonna get we need specifically the helipack for this. And we're gonna take the taxi up to the raceway. We also need to make sure that we have the taunter in our wheel before we, go down.
You've ever used that thing?
No, I have not. So what you want to do is you want to go over here to these boxes, and you want to get right on the corner. I may have to do this a few times, because we're essentially having to do like a, oh, no, I got it. First try. Essentially we're doing like a proxy jump, and they're really fucking hard. Okay, so now just straight ahead.
Laughed when I saw the lady again.
Oh, I was glad a lot of people got kind of a kick out of the boobs. But okay, so normally you're not able to come down here, obviously. You're not supposed to be able to come down here on your, on foot. But what we're, oh no! Okay, hold on. I forgot, you have to go, you have to go around the track the, normal way. You can't go backwards.
That's weird.
It like triggers a failsafe. I think it's like it detects like, oh, you did a lap. Okay, let me make sure that you're still on your hoverboard. It's okay. I can just do it again.
How dare you try to break the game?
I know, it's like, bitch, you're not doing this. You're gonna have to be tough. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Oh
I
god.
wanna be tough. I wanna be soft boy.
I am soft. I am. What does Stitch say? Like, also cute and fluffy.
You're like unicorns. Bet they'll kill Gru's daughter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She says, they're so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Do you ever remember when you were younger, like any glitches in any video games that made you go like, oh my god? I think one of mine was when I discovered cheat codes for The Simpsons Hit and Run that would allow you to like make a car super speed or make the vehicle jump. I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing. And then like the shit that you could like boundary break in this like in The Simpsons, like you go into like the voids basically where like like the flat terrain that's in the background that you'd never actually get to. Like you can get behind that and drive around there. You can break levels, all that stuff. I thought that shit was so cool when I was a kid. But it always is kind of cool. Like I'm very thankful to like Boundary Break as a YouTube channel where it's like, oh, this is like awesome. Um, you can like see things that you're not supposed to see. Okay, let me explain this. So you see those boxes up there? There's a weird glitch where, and after we destroy all these amoeboids, we're going to just stand under this. And it's probably a good thing that we got the bolt collector, because it will magnetize the bolts to us. So as long as we don't look up there, those boxes just keep respawning, and we just get a crap load of bolts.
The thing you do.
It
destroys?
Yeah. It can destroy boxes, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the sound off for you guys, or else we're going to have to hear all these sounds for a few minutes. So let's just chat. What does my friend say? Kiki. I think that's a modern day Gen Z term.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I feel like I know. I know we had back when I was finishing Jack 3, we had our whole talk about what would you call it? Like the slang.
Lingo.
But it's like I really think out of everything that you talked about, I was like, I know I say lit, I know I say fam, I know I say like low key or high key, I know I say stuff like that, but being reminded of like bae and all that stuff, that's still something that's funny to me, because that's absolutely like a dead thing. No, I don't think I've ever heard anyone since like maybe 2019 ever say bae.
Yeah, what is it now?
I'm not sure. I know I've heard people say SO, like significant other, but I don't think I've heard like a new sort of trendy thing to say about your partner.
Or a bitch.
That's horrible.
In a loving way. It's okay if you say it in a loving way.
In a loving way? Define a loving way. Is it like
the intent behind it is loving?
It's like people where it's like, speak to me derogatory while
You're such a bitch. Oh my god.
I mean, I guess that's true. I do say that. I do that to you all the time.
You're such a slut.
Okay, don't talk like that. I don't like that.
No cap, fam.
Ugh. I don't like that one. No cap on God. I hate that stuff.
I don't know any. I can't think of any others.
Neither can I, and I don't want to.
There's a YouTube short that's beckoning me that's crocodile core, and it just has a picture of like a crocodile with like a spray paint can on its head.
You know what's really funny about this thing that we're doing is this is one of those scenarios where you would just like tape down your circle button, and then people would just leave it and then like wake up the next day. And you know what's real? You know what's real fucked up about this game? There's a trophy for getting 1,000,000 total bolts in Ratchet 1.
That's crazy. That's stupid.
And you know, it wouldn't be so bad if they ended up putting like a bolt multiplier like the other games have when you get into like challenge mode. But even when you do challenge mode for this game, one, things don't really change. It's just enemies take slightly more damage. Or, you know, take less damage, I should say. And then, like, there's no bolt multiplier, which, I don't know if you played challenge mode for Rift Apart, but essentially, from going commando onwards, they put it where when you're in challenge mode, as you defeat, like, enemies throughout the levels, you can get up to, like, a 20 times bolt multiplier. And it really stacks up your bolts. The only caveat is the moment you get hit, the bolt multiplier resets, but it's pretty easy to get it to go back up. But it's kind of the developer's incentive on being like, hey, don't get hit.
I don't really feel like I was able to afford everything in that game. The new one.
In the new one, I don't think I was either, and I think some weapons are specifically, they have more weapons. Like the bouncer is in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, but it's, I think, only a weapon that you unlock during challenge mode. I could be wrong, but I didn't see it when I was playing normal. So
How many bolts do you need?
30,000.
Oh lord.
Don't worry, it'll only be a few more minutes.
8 hours later.
What was that? Imagine that. I think it was the Squidward episode where Squidward wouldn't leave SpongeBob's house. It was like so much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Why would Squidward want to be in SpongeBob's house?
That's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. For you, Christian, I don't think I would ever see either of us and be like, yeah, I totally want to freeload off someone and all that stuff. No.
Was that is that what happened in the episode?
Yeah, Squidward was basically like freeloading on SpongeBob, not doing anything, not trying to get a new job, all this shit, and just making SpongeBob basically do everything.
That sounds like the life. Especially since he hates SpongeBob.
Yeah. And what you know it's so weird, Squidward, why did you want SpongeBob in uniform? And why did it have to be a maid's outfit?
You know why? Easy access to the asshole.
Mmm.
Just lift up a skirt, no panties.
God, it was $158 tax for the computer, but at least the shipping was free.
Literally imagine if in that SpongeBob episode, SpongeBob is like, "But Squidward, why do I have to not wear panties?"
No,
And then just looks at the camera.
No underwear at all. It's just sponge cheeks out.
Yeah, which I mean, there's nothing down there, just holes.
Just SpongeBob is just a hole.
SpongeBob could have like tons of like not a threesome, more than that. He could have a ton.
Listen, at
He's
least
got so many holes.
At least he's absorbent.
Ugh.
I'm disgusted with myself.
White.
Oh.
I mean, there's like the, I don't remember if it's a part of that copy pasta for the Vaporeon thing, but it's like, since it's like made out of water, if you come in it enough, it just turn white.
I hate this.
These are facts. These are Vaporeon facts. Another Vaporeon fact is, did you know that in terms of male Pokemon breeding?
No.
I don't like I never liked Vaporeon. I always liked Jolteon of those three.
I always feel like I'm kind of the person that my favorite form of Eevee feels like it's not a lot of people's favorites.
Which one?
Take a wild guess.
Eevee. Just regular Eevee.
No.
Leafeon.
No, I don't like that one.
The bow one.
Sylveon? No.
Glaceon.
No. Though I did forget about that one. No.
Espeon?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it is pretty shitty. Fuck you. Umbreon's way better.
What is even what's the shiny color for Espeon?
Espeon? Green. It's ugly. It's so fucking bad. It's so horrible.
Isn't it funny though that like the shiny version for Umbreon is just the rings changed to blue?
Yeah, it's fucking rad. Fucking love it. I remember when I had like a Game Genie or whatever, I hacked one in for me, and that was like, I would transfer that to a bunch of my games. Not even using it just to have it.
What is there? What does a shiny Raichu look like compared to a normal one?
I don't know. Shiny Raichu. I know it. It's like, what does a normal Raichu even look like? Oh, it's like orange.
Oh,
The shiny Alolan Raichu is like brown.
the Alolan Raichu is very cute though.
Yeah, I think I still like regular Raichu though.
Yeah, I still prefer the original.
But Alolan Raichu eats pancakes with its psychic powers. I don't know if that's true. I think I mentioned this and Blake told me it was like some Hawaiian dish.
Dude,
I'm
I
like,
am. Wait, what is this?
like it was translated to pancakes. That's all I know.
So I'm just reading this thing. It said Ford issues do not drive warning as 1.3 million vehicles have been recalled.
Get fucked, Ford.
I think my family hasn't owned a Ford vehicle since my dad sold his like truck when I was a little kid.
My dad has Ford.
Doesn't he drive
It's
like
a car.
well, he drives like a Ford Escape, I think.
My
That
dad?
yeah.
F-150
Oh.
or F something. I don't know. The things on the back, the things that say like 150 or whatever, came off. He was when they were like unloading stuff here. I don't like the 5 was off, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna rip the whole shit off then." I'm like,
Oh,
you could have turned it into something funny. You could have put it like Ford 2000 or something.
I mean
People
yeah,
would have been so confused.
cause all they are basically just like they're really just like super adhesively strong, like three-dimensional letters.
Yeah, apparently not super adhesively. I did say, I'm like, I wonder if is it a 150 or whatever he has? I don't remember. I'm like, did they just stick on the letters and fuck with you?
I want to try to get
Um,
it to just 40,000. That way, if we need some wiggle room while we're on building to buy more ammunition.
I bought poppers at
Excuse me.
the not are you thinking of the drug thing?
Yes.
No, the fucking firework things.
Oh, you talking
You
about
little,
like those little things you throw on the ground?
yeah, you little druggie, you little drug addict.
Listen, you can't talk to me and say
If I said I
poppers.
bought nose candy, would your first thought be cocaine?
No, I probably wouldn't go that far.
I literally don't know anything other than cocaine is nose candy, so mine would. Um, yeah, I never owned those things. I remember at Fuge, the dude we had for the my like teacher dude. Like if people weren't paying attention, he'd throw them at at like the wall behind him.
That sounds bad.
It's not. They're not dangerous. They just like make a loud noise. I think even if you squeeze them in your hand, it probably wouldn't even hurt. My dad thinks they got nerfed because he was not impressed. I scared my mom with them because my parents have been coming over to walk in the morning because they want to get exercise and spend time with the dog, and I'm fine with it. I need to get up anyway. Um, and so I tried the other day, and he's like, "Did you waste your money on that?" I'm like, "It was $2 fucking." But yes, I did. I probably won't really use them. I still have like a whole pack. Just probably take them on walks and fuck with my mom and dad.
Dude, this looks crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture. So, From what this person says in the post, it's fog over LA, but it literally does look like when a map hasn't loaded in, and it's that like low res ground texture.
Yeah, San Andreas. Oh, we got 7,000 more.
I probably am only gonna go to 35 because we're gonna get bolts while we're there, and it's a really long. Velden is probably, I think, it's got decent checkpoints once you get far enough, but it is, I think, one of the longest levels next to Umbrus, the planet where we fought the Blargian Snagglebeast. But it's like that, the space station, and Velden, I consider to be like the toughest levels out of the entire game. And it's only because like these the flying jetpack dudes, their gunshots have no limited range. Like they can shoot as far as they want.
So this gun you're getting, it must be good.
The Tesla Claw is amazing, and if I got the extra money, I would pay for the gold version. But I think the noble version will still do just enough like damage, especially with the PDA and being able to buy more ammunition mid boss fight. It should be okay.
You know, if you were playing on an emulator, like on a PC or something, you could just use the speed up function and
I know,
get
right?
this so much quicker. One thing I love about the Switch version of like FF7 is it's just like an emulator version, so like you can literally just grind and just use the speed up function and just spam A that whole all the fights. It's so nice.
Oh yeah, oh god, what was I watching? Oh gosh. I think it was one of my favorite YouTubers, I can't remember which one, but they were emulating the original Crisis Core. But the emulator had a speed up function and would make the fights go like 10 times fast. And it's like, oh my god. How do you even?
Did you say Armored Core or Crisis Core?
Crisis Core.
Oh, okay. For whatever reason, it cut out right before that for me.
Okay.
That's another game I haven't beaten. It's like I bought and I played quite a bit of it, and like I kind of just lost interest. Is Crisis Core or whatever the
Okay.
jump the position.
Hey, if it
how
works,
would it be if you lost all your coins?
I would cry.
There's no coins in this game.
Shh, it's fine.
There's a claw.
Yeah, Tesla Claw. The claw. Why is my soda over here? It needs to go over here.
It needs to.
Well, I'm trying to like sit up more when I play instead of like hunching over.
Oh, you gotta hunch. I don't know why you have like a little thumbnail on the bottom right of your YouTube thing that's like, I think it's a really old logo.
It is. I haven't changed that watermark. I'll do it at some point. I didn't.
Oh, okay, that's why it's there. I was like, why is it not updated? That's weird.
The thing is, like, cause you gotta go into like your Google account and all this bullshit, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna waste Tesla Claw on little enemies like this, but I will use it for some of these flying dudes because it'll make it so much easier.
The M stands for Macho Man. Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The Tesla Claw. Keep the circle button.
Happened to a Slim Jim.
Stupid frogs.
This guy right here used to be obsessed with Slim Jims.
Me?
Yeah.
I still am. I get them as like my workday snacks.
Okay. But he still is. He's fiending for a Slim Jim. He loves Slim Jims because Randy Savage told him to eat them. And he loves Randy Savage.
Oh shit, there it is.
Did you ever watch wrestling growing up?
Me? No.
Me neither. Some people are into it's crazy how many things people can be into. Like Kobe used to be really into wrestling. And I used to think it's stupid because it's fake.
You know what I like is watching competitive Catherine.
As a kid?
No, well, no, I shouldn't say as a kid. As a kid, if there was any competition or anything that I think I liked watching, probably like American Ninja Warrior, because that's been on for a long time.
British Bake Off. Great British Bake Off.
Something I probably watched and I shouldn't have watched was watching like Tosh.0 or Ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's weird. I watched that as well, but my mom didn't want me watching like South Park.
I think South Park is worse than Tosh.0.
It could be at some points. Joke's on her. I watched it later in life.
Well, you know what's funny? So my parents at one point had like this phase where they were like vehemently against me like watching anime, and then it just got to the point where they're like, we can't stop him.
Can't stop him, he's a weeb. Give up. We didn't want him to be a weeb. There's nothing we can do. It's funny because I've seen that like legit sentiment online. Like I've seen it like in art subs and stuff like that, where they're like someone's drawing like anime people, and like the parents will get all upset that their child is drawing like anime people, and they're like, and people are like, yeah, your parents saved you.
Nah. I think
that's what people comment, and I'm like, it's fucking crazy. We're in the year 2025, and people still have this weird stigma against anime. Before it was just you're a nerd, now it's like you're a creep, I guess.
Listen, I get that there's like creepy shit in anime, but it's like for example, I still think one of the reasons I loved learning about art so much was for the sheer fact that I watched Naruto growing up. And I was like, when I was a kid, I was so invested in the art style.
You're like, I can make the next Naruto.
I mean, I was inspired, though. I don't think I really started, funny enough, drawing till I was in 8th grade. And I'm starting to learn, like, really basic anatomy. And that was around the time I, like, started, like, watching anime at a breakneck speed. Nowadays I don't watch anime too much, but that's also because like I don't really like a lot of modern day animes because they're all kind of the same thing. Or it's like, just take this like 67,000th isekai that we've made.
That's a real beauty.
Is it okay to... Gosh, what's that one about girls in a dungeon?
Are you thinking of Delicious in Dungeon?
No, not Delicious in Dungeon. That one's fine.
Yeah. You have to... I don't know. Again, I don't really follow a lot of that stuff.
Is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Is that
That's
really?
what it's called. Yeah. I actually watched a bit of that. It's fine except for the one character who's like wants the main character all to herself and is like way too sexual with him. Yeah, I don't really watch anime too much either. I'd much rather read it at this point. Because like, unless it's already done, I don't know. It's like I did that with, I like started Dawn to Dawn and then it's like, okay, I'll just read it, and now I just read it every like once in a while because it takes forever for shit to update. Why does it take so long for people to make manga? Why don't they just make it now?
I'm not ignoring you. I am just so like not
That's
wanting
fine.
to die.
I'm just talking to the ether pretty much. I've gotten into multiples and stuff like that and like Spy Family. I like Spy Family, but then like I read it and like I just stopped.
I watched Spy X Family, but I didn't.
You don't like it?
I don't hate it, but like there's something about it. Like I'm not the person where it's like I only watch like 3 episodes and if it doesn't hook me, it doesn't hook me. I was more like maybe I just missed something because I watched it at like kind of a bad time in my life. So I don't think I like fully digested all the information.
I liked it. I don't know if I watched. I don't know if it was another case like Don did, where like all the episodes weren't out and I was interested in it, so I just started reading it. But like I haven't picked that back up in a long time. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I'll probably pick it up when it's closer to finishing. My Hero Academia was one I like stayed caught up on for like the longest time, and it was just at one point it was just like way too long, and I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. Like I literally was like, okay, it's Tuesday. This is when they drop the new the new page. But yeah, it really sucks when you follow shit and it turns out bad. Specifically think about like Attack on Titan apparently.
I was just about to say Attack on Titan.
People like when I was working at my last job, my 2 coworkers loved that, and they were so fucking upset about that. And I'm like, I didn't watch it. What's the deal? Like, I was not able to get even through like 5 episodes of that because I did not like it. But everyone's got different tastes. One of my favorite, if anyone is like feeling down and you want a funny ass anime, and obviously this won't apply to everybody. One of my favorites is Asobi Asobase. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's just like these 3 girls. It's like almost like a slice of life, but it's such a comedy, and it's not that long either. It's really funny, and like the expressions on the girls' faces and like the screaming that they do. And like the situations they get in is so fucking hilarious. It's so funny. Like they have the most real screams when like one of them gets hurt.
It's like the
I don't know.
It's like the opposite of Food Wars, where like everyone just moans. Okay, I need the.
I watched that. I watched that too. I think I watched like the first season. But yeah, there's like this one scene where like it's like, I guess this is like some type of Japanese game where they try to kick their shoe the farthest, and so they're all like figuring out different ways. I might have sent you a clip from this, but so one girl just does it normally. Another girl like is really revving up and it goes like 2 inches. another girl does it like on the swing, so it goes really far. And the last girl, she rides down the hill on her bike and jumps off and throws it. It goes so far, but then it cuts to her after like big celebration, and she's just like ragdolling on the field. And then she turns into Yamcha pretty much at the end, and it's just like, it's so fucking hilarious. But they won, so yeah. It was worth it. But yeah, it's not that long, it's really funny. And anytime I'm in a bad mood, it's just like, can't not laugh at that.
I think that's why it's like it's always good to have some anime where it's like it's not always this crazy narrative super piece. I think that's why a lot of times I kind of enjoyed some of the filler episodes to Naruto.
Like Mr. Ostrich.
don't know if I remember that.
You don't remember Mr. Ostrich?
The thing that I remember a lot was like Hinata's like arc where she learned like the 8 trigrams, 64 palms guard, and like the curry of life. But like those were really fun. Even something as stupid as like Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto trying to figure out what's under Kakashi's mask.
It's good. That one feels like semi-canon. I just remember like a actual panel of Kakashi at like the end of that. It looks exactly the same.
I mean, we've seen what Kakashi looks like now, and I mean, normal ass face, but it's kind of like it's one of those things where his mask is so iconic that Kakashi without the mask is weird.
There's a kid in Boruto who likes him so much that he pretty much dresses exactly the same, even though he doesn't have a Sharingan. He keeps it over his eye.
Literal cosplay.
Yeah, but that kid's actually kind of cool. I don't think he's actually like from the manga. He might have appeared. I don't remember.
Fucking frog, die. Sorry.
But he's actually pretty cool. He's got like a photographic memory, so that's how he memorizes like everyone's jutsu, like Kakashi did.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
but he's a super not main character, so like I think he appears like 3 times. Did you know they brought a dude who looks exactly like Jiraiya back?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, some dude, I guess, cloned Jiraiya. So there's like a younger version of Jiraiya, and he's on the evil team, kind of.
That's fucky. Okay, final boss time.
Really? Are you fighting as Clank?
For the first part.
All the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
Can beat this in 2 hours.
Let's get him.
Oh yeah, I guess I have been going for... Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, that's all Clank section.
To me after all.
What the fuck?
Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Oh, sorry, Clank.
Why does he need to be on the planet for the planet to get destroyed?
I don't know. That seems like a very bad idea, but whatever.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's stock up on ammo because I would like to not have to use the Okay. This is gonna suck. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is one of the hardest fucking bosses in all of Ratchet and Clank, and I will stay on that. I will die on that hill. Because Ratchet and Clank 2's final boss really is not that hard. Ratchet 3's final boss? I don't know. Ratchet 3's final boss can go a multitude of ways depending on how leveled up your weapons are.
Idea who they even are. Or could be. It looks so weird in this little giant bubble thing.
I know. He gives Ripto energy. Okay, now he's going to destroy the platform. So let's first equip the swing shot so I don't forget. Because I can't tell you how many times during my test run I had to redo this boss because my dumbass forgot to equip the fucking swing shot.
How would you know he was going to destroy the platform? Have you played this video game before?
No, I didn't say that until he brought the gun out.
I thought these little platforms had like a ton of physics, but they don't. They just do the same exact thing over and over again.
Yep, they just fall.
I thought they like fall with your momentum. gonna jinx this. This doesn't seem that hard.
Okay, now he's gonna move to another platform. Because he's the fucking pussy.
You're telling me the CEO of a company is a pussy? Or he's a chairman, whatever.
It's such a play on, like, big company. Supreme Executive Chairman. That's not even a real thing, I don't think.
It can be whatever you want it to be. It's like, I forget the guy who did it, but there was a guy in, I think it was a Chinese, general guy or something. Anyway, it was some not American person who,
switch, a countdown will commence. The end of
to get people on his side, he would be like, you can keep your rank, but then he would make another rank above it, and promote his people to that. So,
holy moly, that is a really big text box.
I did.
yeah, I see it.
This is about one thing and one thing only: cash and lots.
Yeah, so basically, here's what he said. He polluted his last world, makes a new one, pollutes it again, makes more money by being able to make the next world, and so on and so forth.
This world as well.
This doesn't feel like it will make money.
All over again.
This feels like a lot of resources to try to take these planets, and you're losing customers.
I know.
Like, planet-wide customers. I don't know if there's only like 30 people on the planet, you know, there could be, for all I know.
So we need to power slam the button in the middle to stop the countdown, and then fight him.
Come on and slam.
Oh jeez.
Is that to stop the
countdown?
laser from destroying?
Yeah.
Once again, he's on the fucking planet. Why would you do that?
You know,
Because it's such a powerful robot that he'll just be fine.
I guess.
If this was a real CEO or chairman or whatever, then he'd be like 3 planets away.
Yeah, you'd be like, someone else do this.
Exactly. This really is a fantasy game. Can't believe like rocket pops aren't like copyrighted or something. It feels like, considering they're on this Mountain Dew bottle.
Well, aren't there just like multiple versions of it? You have like rocket pops, bomb pops.
Mm-hmm. I just thought rocket pops were red, white, and blue though, so they're legally distinct rocket pops.
Legally distinct?
Yeah. They don't look exactly the same. It doesn't look like a rocket.
I might have to use the PDA once.
They look more like dildos.
My shit's gonna get flagged.
It's like, it's funny that the only difference that this probably has between other flavors is the cherry. Besides that, lemon raspberry I think was already a flavor because it was like one of my favorites. I used to get it all the time. I forget the name, but they had sometimes these fucking cans and soda, I guess, too, have like the coolest art on the Mountain Dew. Like graffiti and shit. It looks cool.
Oh god.
God can't save you now.
You can't, but I'm gonna win this. Fuck you,
I didn't
Drek.
realize there were rails on the edge.
We did it! That's game, y'all. It's not done yet, though.
Ratchet?
What's up?
Ratchet. Ratchet gives off like pug vibes sometimes with the way his eyes look.
You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
Let's destroy his world.
Do you remember? I forget that. Was his name Mr. Bubs?
Mr.
Do you remember
Bubs.
Mr. Bubs?
Mr. Bubs.
Yeah, there's a dog that really disliked his owner or something.
Oh yeah.
Like a 3,000-yard stare. That's kind of what Ratchet reminds me of in some of these scenes. It's like eyes. Oh no, Clink's dead. Oh wait, no.
Close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right.
You're fine. Aw.
Hey, Tin Can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
You know, I'll say this. Did I still get stuck in some points? Yes. Did I use the Tesla Claw as a crutch? Yes, I did. But I don't know. I will still say, I think that this game is still really fun to play. It's just once you've played, like, 2 and 3, when you go back to this, it definitely feels weird because Ratchet 2 and Ratchet 3 have such a wider arsenal of equipment. Yeah. It has a lot better weapons, more fun worlds. So
when you say stuff like that, I always think, I mean, you would hope so with future games, you know?
Oh, I know, but it's like, this game still, I think, like, if you want a fun game, it's not too long, and obviously, if you can stream longer than I do, it's probably a game that you can knock out truly in 1 to 2 streams. And, you know, if you're, you know, trying to 100% this, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do to 100% and extend the length of the game, but since I'm primarily just going after the story stuff, it's fine. Let me see. I think there's something after the credits.
Do you have
Like a
problem with
movie?
unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether region
Is it gonna
causing you
tease
undue
Avengers?
embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Okay, so that's it. So during this playthrough, we got 17 of the 40 gold bolts in this. We got 0 out of 10 of the gold weapons and 3 of the 30 skill points. So if you ever wanted to...
What do skill points even do?
For this game, I'm actually not entirely sure. I think there might be extras to where it does like a few small, like old style cheats, but I don't think there's anything where it's like, oh my god, amazing, like the second and the third game. So I'm actually not too sure. Again, like this stuff is meaningless to me since I'm not going to be 100%ing the Ratchet series. So, you know, take that what you will. I was thinking we were actually probably going to go longer tonight than just this, but I wasn't planning on doing Spyro till tomorrow. But yeah, so basically the game says here you can either start a new game with your current weapons and bolts, or time warp to before you defeated Drek. So that's essentially the end of the game, guys. I don't know what to do now because I thought it was gonna take us a lot longer to get through everything.
Up to you.
I guess we could start Spyro. Here, hold on, guys. I'm gonna make the screen go black for a second.
We're dying. This is death.
Okay. So I gotta get the Reignited trilogy up.
This is what death feels like. So cold in the void.
Is this what air tastes like? We'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of Spyro 1, because why not?
Finally a good game.
I think in like I could probably finish like a world in like 30 minutes. My bangs right now, I freshly washed my hair before stream because I felt really just kind of bleh after work. But one thing I don't like is my hair's in an awkward phase right now to where it's like it's long enough that I can put it back, but after a while it just kind of like keeps slipping forward. Okay, so
It's not Faye's mom.
So as you can see here, slot 2 was my test run for the first Spyro the Dragon. So we're just gonna delete this, but you can see how fast I got it done. That's just Spyro 1. I got it done in 5 hours and 1 minute. But that was with like a bunch of fuck-ups, but now I know how to do everything. So
So you could possibly do it in this stream and next, depending.
But here's what I'm going to say. We're going to go in order. Remember, we're going to do a Ratchet game, a Spyro game, Ratchet game, Spyro game. So, Ripto's...
3, 1, 2.
Oh, God. You know what's the sad thing is? I think in the way that I've played in my life, I played Spyro Year of the Dragon first, then I played Spyro the Dragon, and then Ripto's Rage. Because there's a 2 behind Ripto's Rage, but you tell me if a little kid's going to notice that. Okay,
There's
let's...
a what?
In Ripto Rage logo, there's a 2 behind it.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
See?
You could also change the, if you need to. It's up to you, but you can also change the title and
Oh, yeah.
the type of game that you're playing so people would know in Twitch. Gonna get so mad.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6?
Oh, I can't change it on Twitch. It's giving me that stupid error.
Treasure, or is it
I'll just change it on the thing.
Now, I understand he's found a
Yeah,
spell to turn
that probably is
into warriors
like the
for his
best.
cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple? He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat?
Nasty Nord is basic.
He is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
You know what? I kind of agree with Nort here. They kind of were like talking shit.
Yeah.
He was just chilling, watching TV.
Okay, furries are about to get their rocks off for this game.
Scalies, you fuck.
Listen, it's all lumped in there.
No. Don't lump the Scalies with the furries. One is way worse than the other, and it's for you to decide.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Oh my god, he's so big and strong.
Don't do that.
I wish he would hold me in his arms.
Make it stop.
Find dragons first.
I love Spyro. Can I just say, he makes me have a big old dumb smile on my face because he's just a little golden retriever.
He is, and I think Tom Kenny kind of gives him that little kid vibe more. Not that Spyro's original voice actor was bad by any means.
Dude, I don't even remember. I'm also not listening to it, but there's like all of his little actions too. He's very dog-like.
So, guys, Spyro's games we are gonna 100%. They're not. None of them are too difficult. Usually, it just implies like get everything in the level. And in this game, it's get all the dragons, get any secret collectibles, and get all the gems.
The hardest part is the gems.
But luckily, I mean, Sparks in the Reignited trilogy. He may have done it in the original too, but in the Reignited trilogy, you can, I think, hit one of the triggers, and Sparks will point to you, like point in a direction for you to go to find the gems.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it helps. Yeah, so if you hit R3, Sparks points to the nearest gem.
I wish I knew that.
It's definitely going to be a time saver, because I can't tell you the amount of time that it would take me to sometimes find, like, you, like, go through the level, but you miss, like, one gem, and it's like, well, I don't know where this is.
Exactly, it would have saved me a ton of time. Probably might have played more of it. The worst is, like, honestly, it's not really a gripe, but it is something that's kind of annoying, is the grass is almost a little too tall. Sometimes it feels like, and it hides the gems pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, where's he going with this?
To the point where, like, if there's a green gem, you may just, like, fucking miss it.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do this as the first level, and then we'll just go from here.
I'm just saying, children's games are hard, and I want them to be easier.
What is the hardest, what is the hardest game that's not meant to be hard that you can think of? Because when I was a kid, it would probably have been Jak 2. But as an adult, we saw how kind of, like, I just breezed through it.
I've always heard that you probably have not heard of it, but the Winnie the Pooh Flash baseball game was really hard.
Oh shit, the music in this.
Music's good.
Niles. Or Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro.
Oh, he's you.
Exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls.
No, he's you. He's the sculptor.
To get a good look.
Oh, why is he sculpting Spyro?
I think he's just sculpting a dragon head.
Okay, it looked a lot like Spyro, I thought.
God damn it! I need to pay attention. This is my ADHD is gonna go all the way off with this game because there's so much to do, and there's also shiny fucking gems everywhere. So it's like, oh, my mind.
You got crow energy.
Crow energy. Oh, because shiny.
Yeah, anything shiny, you're just like, or chicken energy.
Dude, my chickens with shiny shit is so funny.
Birds are stupid. They
No,
love
they're not.
shiny things.
We like shiny things. Oh yeah, give me that.
Some people do.
That's
Definitely.
a cute. He's got a thanks Spyro cake.
Do you cook that in the gem?
It's like a Pokemon like ball where it's like a whole contained world.
Yeah. The statue didn't have a cake. You'll have to let us know if any of these dragons are fuckable. You are the leading expert here.
Shut up. That's funny. That's funny. Thank you. I needed that laugh.
Can you do the little flappy thing at the end of glides?
You don't have the flutter glide in this game.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like that's the only thing I don't like about the first game is you don't have the flutter glide, so you kind of have to be pretty exact with some of your jumps.
Stop playing it now at this point. There's not even a point anymore.
Actually, wow, okay, that's... Maybe I gotta be higher. The
Get
platforms...
Spyro to toke up.
It's really funny. Since when I didn't play like Spyro games forever, and then I bought this, I was like absolutely terrible at Spyro games. And then like, I just got better because you start to kind of figure out it's like, okay, what enemies do I have to headbutt? What enemies do I have to flame? Because some enemies are resistant to fire, and you have to head bash them.
Did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg.
Sir, you just threw a butcher knife.
That egg! Run! Run!
It scrolls down to Spyro and he's just dead on the ground with the butcher knife in him.
One of his wings is just cut off. It's like, oh my god.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I didn't mean to.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get all these gems before I get the,
Hate this motherfucking bandits.
Dude, the ones in 3 piss me off.
They're assholes. Why are they stealing eggs?
It is funny, too, because I don't remember if in the original, probably because, I mean, Toys for Bob literally just did basically a 1-to-1. But it's like, it feels so weird having the eggs in this game, but they're not the main thing. The dragons are like the end-all be-all thing for 1. And then, you know, the dragon eggs come back in 3 as the main collectible.
What's in? Whoa.
You can always track your progress.
What's in the jug?
Accessing the guidebook through the pause
Chug jug.
menu.
Might be paint, because he looks like he has paint on him.
Come.
Why does every
Look at that motherfucker. You know he has a jar of cum.
Do we need to, like... do you have, like, a kink that we need to talk about?
No. He has a Hatsune Miku figure in there.
Ew. Oh. Oh.
Do you not know about that?
No, I do. Oh.
Okay. You
Uh.
know what's worse than that? And every once in a while I think about it. Is the... Oh, you completed the level. Look at that. And it's only been 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Well, one thing, yeah. This level's 100%.
Yeah. I always think of that furry con that they decided to... A bunch of people got together and they came on a pizza and they just left it in the hallway and they didn't even eat it. Like, they ordered a pizza just to come on, and I feel like they were like, "Oh, we'll be kinky and we'll eat it too," and then they just like no and put it out in the hallway.
Listen,
with an image of the pizza.
If you waste a perfectly good pizza, if you waste food in general, I'm kicking your ass.
Some people might say they improved it.
Oh. Okay, let me try to get all the gems and everything for this home world. Because these also count as levels.
Home world. I'll be right back.
Okay. Feels so good to play Spyro. I've been really looking forward to it. Okay, that's the balloonist. We don't want to go there till we want to leave. Oh. Is it inside? Yeah, it's inside. Okay. Probably only like 100 for this. Sparks, where are you pointing me? Oh, over here. Ah, I see. Is it just 100 for the main area? Yeah, okay. That sounds about right. Okay, let's get this dragon.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
I want to fight Toasty as the last thing we do. You know what? Let's get the Speedway out of the way, because I don't particularly like the Speedways, and I'd much rather get those out of the way.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly
Where's
following you is
Nasty
doing?
Nort?
His name is Sparks. And he's
I just realized Tom Kenny probably had to do a lot of voice acting for Spyro because of all three of these games. But man's done SpongeBob for how long? So
That's
okay.
SpongeBob.
Let's get the flight level out of the way.
Just something I remembered because I went to I talked about it a bit, but I'm drinking the Mountain Dew Summer Freeze, and it's like super blue, and it just reminded me of this crush. There was a crush like I think it was around Halloween. It was like blackout or something. It was just black.
But it was like, I think it was like a grape flavor.
And all I remember from that is it for when it was so black, it gave me stomach pains.
Oh.
And I had diarrhea, and it turned my shit black.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Did not like it. Did not buy that again.
Oh god, I'm not doing this the most opt way, but
as long as you beat it, who cares?
Yeah.
Dude, without like knowing the order that you like should be going, I couldn't do this.
I think there was only one of these, and it was the very last one. I had to search up how to do it because I could not, for the life of me, figure it out.
I don't know if I would beat these like 100% as a kid.
I'm trying to see. With the way the level puts me in, I think I know what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go after these gold chests.
I can Google it and tell you.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to tell me what the game recommends, the order, because I hate these levels, but they do count towards our completion because of the gems, I believe.
Sunny Flight. Target objects are bare. The exact route can take different. Immediately turn left and follow the tracks closest to you to the hole in the cliff. As you go through it, a train will pass through with 2 barrels in the back. Just before you pass the first barrel, flame to out both barrels. Continue on the track. Let the level and flame any barrels along the way. If done correctly, you should take out the last 2 barrels with a view of the tracks going left to right in front of you coming out the tunnel cliff. Fly past the tunnel cliff and spot the cave mouth below along the water. Fly through the flame the 3 chests in the tunnel. So, immediate left, trains, chest.
I think I'm just gonna skirt this.
The archways. And then...
Ooh, I might just get this.
There are planes here too. Oh yeah, the planes.
I think I got it. Tight, but I got it. Okay, that's the first flight level done. Okay. Quit.
This is just like Ace Combat.
Dude, I showed my dad Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. It originally came out for the PlayStation 4, but they did a thing where I think they up-resed it a bit, and they had it showing on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it looks insane.
Would your dad like flight sim?
You know what's funny is I had Microsoft Flight Simulator as one of the things I downloaded onto this computer. But I will say, that is a game that I don't think you can really play on a keyboard. Or, if you are, I feel like you really need to make like your own custom keybinds, because some of the planes in that game have so much shit to control, and some of the keybinds are like awful.
Why your computer was blue screen?
Honestly,
Microsoft
though,
Flight Simulator.
Microsoft Flight Simulator is like the entire world rendered at a time.
Yeah, I heard it's actually super, like the newest one is like super graphically intense. Well,
Yes,
I
it
guess
is.
if you're playing on some type of graphics.
Oh, damn it. This is going to introduce us to chests that need keys. So somewhere in the level, we will find a small key, and we'll have to come back and use it on that
That's
chest.
fucking bullshit. It looks like any metal chest.
Cool tattoos, dude.
Yeah, you want to fuck this one?
Mm-mm.
Sure.
It's got a nose ring too.
Oh, he
And
did.
he kind of has gauges.
He's like a guy in his like mid-30s that's just like, I'm going to fulfill my punk phase.
He's a bear dragon.
I wonder if there's like a dragon version of that.
What?
Like a bear.
Like an actual bear?
No.
Oh, like a...
Yeah.
I mean, that guy was pretty close, let's be honest.
Lindar.
A lot of these would probably be close.
Dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving
Or are they all male?
That could be useful if you
I think there are. No.
Not that you ever run
I don't know if there are female dragons.
All dragons are gay, confirmed. Hey, that's the guy from the beginning. I think.
No, all the
He was
dragons
like-
here.
He looked like he was in the second dragon, not the old fart telling the story. This one has some hidden, this level has some hidden shit at the top.
Yes, it does.
Like, specifically, like, I remember looking for gems here. Sucked.
Sparks, where are you
Toby's-
telling me to go? Oh, up
These
there?
poor goats.
Sparks is hungry. That also kind of sucks because, like, it's very... Besides just your health, it's good to keep Sparks alive because if you don't, you have to collect the gems yourself.
It's good to keep your friends alive.
Spyro, my
Dude, give me that paintbrush.
On gliding.
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump.
Imagine it was like a
Try pressing
Wacom
the
tablet
action button to drop
pen.
down mid-flight.
One of my friends is actually, like, really perplexed. They're like, your art's really good. Do you draw on, like a Wacom? I was like, no, I draw on a, Samsung tablet.
So
They're
no,
like-
I use AI.
You know what's funny? I was talking to one of my friends, and they're like, do you draw on a Samsung tablet? I thought those things were awful. I was like, when was the last time you saw a Samsung tablet? And he's like, 10 years ago? And I say, okay. Well, Samsung tablet 10 years ago is very different from a tablet now.
No, once it's shit, it's always shit. You don't understand. You know what's crazy? Aren't iPads actually pretty good to draw on?
Yeah. Especially because,
It's crazy
like...
how good, like, as much as I dislike Apple, it's a shame how good some of their products are. Like, I could have sworn people were using iPhones for, like, VTuber stuff, too. Like the face tracking stuff, because it was so good at the time. I don't know if that's still the case, but like that, plus some people just prefer to draw on like an iPad tablet.
Well, see, here's
It's
the thing.
crazy.
A lot of people like drawing on the iPads because of the Apple Pencils. It's the same reason why I really like drawing on the Samsung tablets, because the stylus is really nice. And with Clip Studio Paint, for example, it works very well. But a lot of people really like the Apple Pencil and the tactile feeling of that with drawing. And on Apple, you can use Procreate, which is a Apple-specific drawing software. So
This is the guy at the beginning, right?
no,
As well. Really? What the fuck?
I think all the dragons in this level are to this level.
Thought they were the ones on the TV before Nort what the kids say, he crashes out
Oh my god, shut up.
and goes on a racist tirade and turns them all into crystals.
Have we been down this way?
Someone found
yeah.
a key.
Yeah, I gotta find the key. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Because I hear a thief.
Yes, yeah, I remember there was one here.
Get your ass over here. He's so fast.
Just got like an image of Spyro like chasing after him and then just grabbing a hold of this thief's like butt cheeks and just eating his ass.
Getting bit by Spyro. Ow.
Yeah, bit. That's what I meant. Gonna eat like groceries.
Eat that booty like groceries.
Nom, 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 nom. Like the Cookie Monster.
I gotta find the key. Okay. That's, I think, like the last thing, and then I think... Do we have all the dragons? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. I like how it literally looks like the same exact like chest that you can just break open.
Yeah.
Just with a lock.
Video game stuff.
On the little beach area near the end of the level, there was a cave on the outside that I don't think you went into. It's to like the right.
Ah. Yep, you're right. There we go. Okay, so I think that's all the collectibles there as well, because there are those gems. So I think this container with the key will probably be the last thing we need, and then this level is done. Yes.
Oh, this video game is easy. It's like it's made for kids or something.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, when we get to like, I think it's the second to last world, or it could be, yeah, I think it's the second to last world. It has a level called Treetops.
Yes.
And Treetops is infamous.
It's very confusing.
I know how to do it, but dear God.
Did you get 100? Or are you missing a gem?
Did I get 100? Ooh, I might be missing some. I might be missing 5.
You didn't have 200.
Blasphemous. Okay, we'll go back in. Let me see. Yeah, Stonehill, 98. Okay. We'll go in real fast, collect what we need, and then come out. By the way, can I just...
the whole run?
Imagine that. It's like, I'm not allowed to leave a level until it's 100%ed.
Oh, so the title did update on Twitch, by the way.
Cool.
The gems don't respawn, right?
No. That would suck.
Yeah, now you can literally just have Sparks tell you exactly where it is. I bet you it's in the upper area.
I didn't really explore the upper area super thoroughly.
In like a tiny patch of grass.
I swear to God, if it's one of the fucking green gems, I'm gonna lose my shit.
What are the dots above Spyro's head?
Oh, like where his life is?
Mm-hmm.
So, by defeating enemies, you get these little orbs. After you get so many, it will give you a life.
Get a life.
Where are
I don't remember
these?
that. You should use Sparks.
I am.
Okay.
Just gotta figure out... Oh, there's a green. Okay, Sparks back that way, huh? Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. These last 3 on the very rim of the level. Okay. Well, that's 100%.
Woo!
So, that's already 3 levels done.
See, I miss games like this that like you can just play for fun and beat relatively quickly, and if you want more of a challenge or whatever, you can do stuff like this.
Well, it's like I watched NG Plus do play the Spyro games, but you can't fly.
Can you even... Was it 100% or was it just beating it without flying?
I think he usually does. How much of the game can you beat without flying?
Yeah. I know a couple people who do stuff like that. I recently fall down like a rabbit hole of a couple of these YouTubers that do like 100% runs of games and they're always like semi-indie-ish games. Watched like a couple of those of these indie games that I've heard a bit about but never actually looked at.
By the way, I'm just gonna say I like this level a lot.
Why?
I like it. I like it visually, like all the warm, glowing candles everywhere.
Very sensual.
So we do have another locked chest, so I'll have to come back later when we find the key.
Better not fucking hit a single frog.
Oh god. Okay.
Can you cook the meat?
No.
Okay.
Albin.
That's just a huge ass chunk of meat.
Yo, why he thick?
Why can't he be thick?
Mm.
Here's a hint. Their metal
He's showing off his toes.
But a charge attack will take care of them.
Getting that for free.
That's kind of cool. He's like resting the ink pot for the quill on his stomach.
On his cock.
You know, people are gonna start making assumptions of you.
Fun. I just like being on Hinge on your streams. It's fun.
It's like you're so low key on your streams and on mine. It's like, you know, I'm fucking batshit insane.
I think it just would sound like psychopathic if I was saying this shit to myself.
That's, yeah.
Like, if whenever we're both streaming together, probably we'll say very similar stuff. But yeah, if I'm just like, say this unhinged shit to myself with no one to react to it.
You're just like, oh god. Okay, let's see. Darius.
Big enemies like this
He's like Shakespeare.
cannot be charged, but a
In the
quick
park?
blade, that
Oh, he's is it Hamlet? Or
I think it is Hamlet with like the skull and everything. I have never read that. I don't even think I've ever seen a play for Hamlet.
You ever watched like a video? Did you watch a video of Shakespeare?
Mm-mm.
At
At least not that I can recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I remember reading them, because then they would have us dissect them and shit. But I also remember watching them. Baby, light my fire. I think we watched the infamous one where it had a child sex scene.
Oh.
Yeah, because the actress was like an actor were like young. They were like 15, 16, 17-ish age, and it wasn't obviously a real sex scene or anything, but a little nip showed, and his ass showed.
Them cheeks.
And it's like infamous because it's weird.
Yeah.
Did we need that? Yes. The director said yes. Absolutely.
Oswin.
It's like what was that guy from was it Nickelodeon or whatever? That was really into feet.
Oh my
or
god,
whatever.
Spyro's so purple there. Oh my god, that like hurt my eyes. That fucking glow, he was like shining a black light on him.
He's the diamond in the rough.
Oh yeah, we need to go get that lock chest.
Yeah, and you gotta make sure you have like 200.
Well, see, here's the
probably
thing.
100 here.
Some levels are 100, some levels are 200, some are 400.
Well, you just gotta make sure you got even numbered, pretty much.
100. Okay, there we go. 100% level complete. Why did I do that?
I love how little the levels are here.
They'll get bigger.
I know, but like, it's just like a good amount.
Good starting levels, and then they ease you into bigger and bigger.
They talk about in a lot of like Japanese games for like the Vita and stuff, they were made to be played like on the train to work and back and shit. So that's why some games were very like mission based, like Monster Hunter. Not specifically Monster Hunter, but like that is an example. It just feels like, yeah, you could just do like a couple levels of this shit.
Okay, I think all we have to do is Toasty's level, and then I think this, I think the first world is done.
Toasty! You kids remember the Toasty meme? From Mortal Kombat?
I won't lie, I wasn't really a big Mortal Kombat person. And the
You
only
love Mortal Kombat.
I do, but like the only one I ever played
Favorite
was
series.
like Mortal Kombat X or something.
I've never played any Mortal Kombat, but I like the movies. The first two that are so shit. And you got Techno Syndrome, which you might remember because I remember playing it. Where it's like, test your might. Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun. These dogs are fucked up. Why are they like body slamming? That's kind of creepy.
Okay. Did I
like
miss any back here, Sparks?
Is that guy supposed to be a wizard or is he a shepherd?
I think I think Shepherd. I don't think they shoot magic.
The reason I thought that is because the other level, like, he was just by himself.
Yeah, he's not shooting magic or anything, so I think he's a shepherd.
Kind of looks like a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Looks like Gandalf. Are there any Easter eggs with these pictures?
Oops, I dodge rolled.
I kind of dislike that the dogs take 2 shots to kill.
I don't know, there's not a lot of enemies in this game that I think take multiple hits, but the dogs are one of them.
Why? Why are dogs so tough?
Nevlin? Oh.
Nasty
How
North
sophisticated.
His most devious henchman in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on.
Normal wooden pallets piss the shit out of me.
Be careful, Spyro.
But I know, like, in reality they're super nice because it's just a flat surface that you can mix a bunch of colors on. But, like, my, like, weird issue is, like, I use a lot of those, like, modern day ones where it's just, like, you can, like, slip a little bit of paint into, like, a little section. But it's, like, I don't know why. That's always been one of my, like, modern day things. It's, like, little kids and not liking their food touching. I'm like, I don't want my paints touching at all.
Or you get Zoo Pals, they make eating fun.
I had those when I was little.
I love this boss. I love the design when it,
When it's not just the sheep.
Yeah, it's very Jack Skellington, which I don't really like. I'm not one of those people who likes Halloween and shit. But and I'm not a huge fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I like that design. It's very cool. Kind of creepy. I hate the people that are super obsessed with that movie.
You know, I think when I was little, I think the one movie I was super obsessed with was Treasure Planet. I think when I got older, and again I was wowed by it because it was like a technological marvel, was James Cameron's Avatar. Trying to think, like, a movie now, like specifically now, from my 20s that I think sits with me. I don't want to say like the Goofy movie because again that I don't count that. I just phase. But
the Goofy movie's a good movie regardless.
I mean it is. But I don't know, like as an adult, I don't know if there's like a movie that immediately comes to mind and I'm like, oh my god, you know. Can you Google something for me? Can you just look up the Artisan's World and make sure that we have all the worlds done? I think we've done every level. And if so, then we'll just hop into the balloonist, go to the next world, and I think that'll be it for the night, because It's been a long day.
Artisan Home, Stonehill, Dark Hollow, Town Square, Toasty, Sunny Flight.
Okay, yeah, we did all of that, so we're good. Time to head to the next world, and that's where I'll stop for the night.
What will it be?
Wow, I see you've been busy rescuing
I
dragons.
like how he's a dragon, but he has to take this fucking thing.
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world. if you
Peacekeeper's
like.
world.
Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Spyro, you little shit.
How else was you gonna get up there?
The Peacekeeper's world is actually, I think, my favorite world for levels.
So I guess the question is, are you gonna stream this tomorrow?
Probably. Unless we have other plans.
I'm just asking if that was still the plan.
I think so. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. And
I end up beating it.
I might actually. I don't know, because like since I know what I'm doing now, I really don't think anything's gonna be too tough.
It's either gonna be like that, or you're gonna get very close. So it's either probably gonna be pushing through it.
Oh shit!
Or...
Cool dragon.
Treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please recover our treasure, Spyro.
Man got a battle axe.
He's a Dragon Ball Z villain.
Okay,
Got
so.
Vegeta hair.
But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna start around 8:30, just like normal. But I will see how far we can get, cause I think it's Peacekeepers. Sorry, it's the Artisan World. It's the Peacekeepers. It's and then I think it's 1, 2. I think we have 3 worlds. So there'll be a lot of levels. But so far, I mean, what we did that in like roughly 30 minutes.
Yeah, about 40 minutes, maybe 50. I don't know.
Yeah, so it won't be bad. I think it might be a longer stream, but I truly think we'll probably be able to crush Spyro tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
6 worlds. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 in total, so 5 more.
Yeah, and I think we'll probably go through them pretty fast. And then if we do beat Spyro this weekend, then what we'll do is Wednesday, because I took the 2nd and the 3rd off for vacation, guys, and I do intend to stream those nights. So we'll probably, if we finish Spyro this weekend, we'll start Ratchet and Clank Going Commando on Wednesday. But yeah, so I think that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next episode of Spyro 1. Good night, everyone.